So putting all these ideas together with our solo, and we got bass, chord. Okay, so let's get down and have a look at step number 1. Okay, so we're going to be learning these sixths around this C sharp minor bar chord here. Okay, and we're going to start off by looking at the sixth intervals. Okay, across the top strings. There's only 4 sets here, so we've got our third finger on the C sharp, which is the 9th fret, first finger on the D string on the 7th, okay? It's our first interval. Take that shape and slide it up 2 frets, okay? And then we've got our second 6th interval, okay? And then for our next one, we're going to take our first finger, slide it up to the 11th, and our second finger is going to play the 12th there. So there's another interval there. So back from our first position, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you can work your way backwards. And just notice here, I'm using hybrid picking here with my pick on top and my free finger to pick down there. Okay, let's jump on to the next string. So we start off with our chord shape here. Our second finger is going to drop directly under the root note, and our first finger is going to hit the 8th fret there. Okay, so there's our 6th interval like that. Slide your first finger up. Okay, and we've got that same shape that we had up top here. Right there. And then take your first finger up one more, and we're going to have the same shape that we had above us here. So okay, so keep that in mind for future reference. So 1, 2, 3. Practice out, get it comfy. For the third set of sixes, or 6 intervals here, we're going to use our first finger barred across the 9th fret like this, and we're going to be hitting the D and the B string, okay? The reason why I like to do it like this is so you can go 1, drop these second and third fingers on afterwards, and it just opens up all these options with hammer-ons and really tasty effects. Slides like that down the track. So first finger on the 9th, second finger on the 10th, third finger on the 11th, slide that up 2 frets, okay, like that. So first, second there, and our third, 6th in that position there. And then for our 4th and last set in this position, we're going to use the same idea with the first finger here, okay, on the 9th fret, and then we're going to slide that entire shape up 2 frets to that, and then to there, okay? So that's our first finger on the 12th, second finger on the 13th fret there. So 1, 2, 3, okay, and then working our way back. Okay, for step number 2, we're going to be looking at combining these intervals with the chord shape in an improvisational sense. So we're going to start off by going bass, chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and using a group of 5 with these intervals on a string in a set. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Have a rest, keep it flowy and easy in the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to help with you getting the hang of the positionings and the fingerings. And 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you get more confident with this, you can speed it up. So it's just like that. Okay, so for our next step here, we're going to be looking at combining the different intervals from the different string sets with the same exercise. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can see combining those 2 string sets there, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And so all we're doing there is just mixing up the intervals from the neighboring string sets, and you can play with that idea. Okay, with the different string sets there. Again, just take your time and get comfortable with that one. Okay, for the next step here, people, we're going to look at creative ways in which you can approach these intervals as opposed to just playing them like double stops. So what you can do, here's our double stop approach there. What you can do is take the bottom note here and slide it to the next one. Okay. That's one approach there. So you got, okay, really cool. Okay, approach you can use with that one there. The next one, people, we're going to look at is obviously sliding the notes into the different intervals. So you got, okay, like that. So, and you can combine that with splitting it up. So the bottom string, very friendly for that. On our next setup, we've got the hammer on here, you can put there, and then that slides straight into our interval there. So lots of cool little approaches there. Okay, and with our last step today, we're going to look at combining all of these ideas together with your soloing and improvisation within this shape. So putting all these ideas together with our soloing, we got bass, chord. Cool, so that wraps up our lesson today. If you have any questions about the content we've covered, drop those in the comments below. I'll get back to you people there. Also, if you want to check out my latest online course, follow the links below and check out the High Point Music Guitar Fundamentals program, where you'll shave years off your development with the processes that I've developed with my one-on-one students to fast track their development with the fundamental skill sets of contemporary guitar. And lastly, to contribute to the content of this channel and support me in pumping as much content as I can, follow the links below and sign up for a $1 per month membership on Patreon. My name is Ryan White. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to catch you all in the next video.